In today's video, I'm going to cover 10 tips that are going to improve your game at Apex Legends and lead you to more wins in Season 15. Number 1, with the addition of Broken Moon, there are several key tips that differentiate this map from the rest. In order to succeed on the new map, you'll want to become familiar with the power zip system. These power zips located throughout the map create an entirely different dynamic when dropping from the dropship to start the game. When choosing a drop location and landing at a specific point of interest, it's always been a good habit to track how many teams are landing at your POI and at surrounding POIs. Now with this new map, you need to pay even more attention to how many teams are landing at places that have power zips that lead to your location. If you're able to keep track of this, it will allow you to be more aware to prevent third parties, and it will allow you to be more in charge in case you want to take a power zip where you know teams landed for an easy third party and easy early game kill point. Number 2, there are actually some really clutch rotation options for Broken Moon with these blue spots located throughout the map. Yes, you can fall off in certain places on this new map. However, there are places like this around this mountain to the north side of the core where you can actually use this upward air to lift you around this mountain for a sneaky rotation to get into zone or approach another team. If you see that royal blue color on the map, keep that in mind. Number 3, learning how to play cover in Apex is the most immediate way to improve your game and secure more kills. When possible, try utilizing shoulder peeks and head glitches to cover most of your character model while you can still exchange big damage. A shoulder peek is a technique where you utilize vertical cover on either your left or right side, and you can fire while maintaining close positioning to play in and around that cover. I typically want to see about 30 to 40% of your screen protected by cover in order to really play around it and utilize the cover effectively. I see too many players abandoning cover for no reason. You should always look to play cover and drop back into the protection of your cover when you're reloading or changing weapons. A jiggle peek is a technique where you utilize a single shot weapon like a shotgun or a wingman, for example, and you take a shot from the side of cover, quickly strafe back into that cover, and continue to make yourself an extremely difficult target since you're constantly strafing in and around your vertical cover. If you play legends like Newcastle, Gibby, Rampart, etc., or even encounter legends like this in your games, you'll want to utilize this technique to effectively play around their cover and win more bubble and shield fights. And then a head glitch is when only your head is exposed to the enemy and you're able to freely range shots from a dominant position, so always look to have as little of your body exposed as possible when engaging. Number 4, the first legend that a player should unlock is Loba. Loba is the best early game unlock because of several reasons. First off, there are 28 different guns in Apex, and as a beginner, you're gonna want to find a couple weapons you feel comfortable with and practice the recoil patterns and learn how to fight with those weapons. Loba can practically secure those weapons that you are used to utilizing every single game with her ultimate ability. Loba will always keep you stocked up on heals and ammunition, which can really benefit all players, especially new ones. And then lastly, Loba is a legend whose abilities really excel outside of combat, so when you're in combat with Loba, you really don't have to worry as much about using abilities and making insane plays. Sure, you can flank or move to height with her tactical ability, but inside of gunfights, playing Loba lets you focus more on dishing damage with guns versus ability. Number 5, we all thought that Catalyst's ultimate ability was going to directly counter all scans. However, for some reason it blocks certain scan abilities, but not all. For instance, Catalyst's ultimate ability does not block Use's or Maggie's abilities that scan. Her ultimate also doesn't block the reveal that Mirage or Watson's abilities provide, and the ultimate blocks Seer's tactical and passive, but do not block his ultimate. And then for Bloodhound, Crypto, Horizon, Caustic, Vantage, and Valkyrie, Catalyst's ultimate will block all of those legends reveal and scan abilities. Here's a graph just to keep track, and keep in mind Crypto's drone can just fly through the wall or above it to reveal, but it still technically doesn't work when trying to scan through the wall. Number 6, Catalyst can actually throw her spikes or tactical underneath doors by looking down at a 90-degree angle from the door. Keep in mind that she can also throw her tactical ability while healing and performing other actions, and it's an offhand ability, so next time you have enemies trying to block the door or play a door, quickly aim to the side and shoot her spikes and allow you to gain space if enemies back up, or they're going to take damage and slow on the other side. Number 7, if you're trying to get high kills or drop your first 20 bomb in Apex Legends, Terraformer is a great drop since it's in the middle of the map and it's also very close to Promenade. During pub matches, more and more teams rotate through and around Promenade, and you'll want to rack up some early kills here at Terraformer and then quickly rotate to Promenade, and you'll have other squads rotate towards you and make your job easier at getting high kill games for your first 20 bomb. Number 8, the best legends in the game are Seer, Horizon, Valkyrie, and Newcastle in my personal opinion. Yes, you can make any legend competitive in your games with mastering those specific legends. Just these 4 are just incredibly powerful for your team. If you're looking for a movement legend, try Horizon, a scan or recon legend, try Seer, a defensive and support legend, try Newcastle, and then for an all-arounder, I would recommend Valkyrie. If you want more information on the rankings, all these legends, there'll be a card in the top right corner of the screen with my legend rankings for season 15. Number 9, play solo queue. Now play with those randoms and try and play slow and focus on controlling fights and turning 1v3s into 3 separate 1v1s. And then just remember, do not try and overcommit or chase enemies, do damage, preserve your health and your position. Now number 10, lastly, mix things up. Don't use the same weapons or legends every single game and work on your weaknesses. I would say try and hone in on 3 different legends to initially master. Maybe 1 offensive, 1 recon, and 1 support. That way you can fill any role for your randoms or friends so you can be useful in any team composition. So that's all, everybody. What tips do you guys have at improvement in the game? I want to hear your thoughts, and as always, like and subscribe for future content, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm Grizzy, and I'm out. Peace.